Hey guys, how you doing? So in this video, I'm going to start on a higher time frame and then we will zoom into what happened on the lower time frame. So what I think on a higher time frame is that this is an ABC followed by, in this case, another ABC expanded flat. And this would then be like an A, B, and then I still expect a move to the downside. This is my preferred scenario. I do have alternative scenarios, but I usually only talk about alternative scenarios the moment that the preferred scenario is invalidated. So let's start with targets for this wave C. So we are in an expanded flat, right? This being an A, this being a 3-wave B, followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C. And these fibs over here are targets for a wave B, the 1.236 and the 1.38. Those are pulled from the low of A to the high of A. That is how you get to this region if you put these fibs on, and you can see it has been very, very well respected. Then we eventually move up in 5 waves, and the most common target is between the 1.618 reverse fib retracement. And I say reverse because what I did is I pulled from the high of A to the low of B, and then you put the 1.236 and the 1.618 on, and then you get this area. So this is always a good area to keep in mind. Actually, officially, the 1.236 can disappear as well. So there we go. And then another target, and that creates a region. Another target for wave C is the 1.618 extension. And we take this one, and actually let me put the trend line on over here. So you take this one from the low of A to the high of A to then the low of B, which the line basically shows here. And then you put on the 1.618. And this is the most common target for a wave C. This box over here is the most common target. However, a rare target for a wave C is not the 1.618, it is the 1.38. So let me actually 1.38, there we go. Let's put that on gray. So the gray color you see now is a rare target for a wave C. So it's also possible wave C can end here. Usually though, the 1.38 is the minimum target that a wave C will reach. And as you can see, we're not there yet. But let's zoom in into the price action that's happening on a local locally and see if we might be able to actually make it that high. It's not even that high. It's at, well, basically 26K. Which would be a nice target, but let's have a look, right? So I'm going to put it on lock skill here. Oh, another thing I do want to say, now I think of it. Oh, that was my browser, which of course we don't want to zoom out with the whole browser. One thing I do want to say is that the moment I put it on lock skill, you can actually see that the very common target, the white box over here, also is in line with the 0.382 Fibonacci, and that Fibonacci is actually taken from the all-time high to the low that we have. So from the all-time high to the low on lock scale, this Fibonacci, the 382, is inside this box, which is actually some nice Elliott wave confluence, which is still a target I very much like, but I am not so sure we're going to reach that high. So, okay, let's go to the local moves and see what happened over here. So as you can see, we are still ranging and not too much happening overnight. Let me remove the channel for now as it makes it a little bit messy. And as you can see, the 1.38, which is this gray line over here. So I'll open it again, the 1.38, the gray line that you can see in the screen is right into the wave 5 target that I have on a local time frame. So my current idea is still that this can be an ending diagonal, which would make sense time-wise. So that means that then this would be a wave 1, this would be a wave 2, then this is going to be a wave 3, then we have a wave 4, and then we have a wave 5 going into this wide target area box that I have at the moment. And we are currently building, or at least working, on a potential wave 3, because the ending diagonal is of course one scenario. There's multiple scenarios, but it's the one I have in mind and it makes sense time-wise. Make sure to watch yesterday night's video if you want to have more information about that. But here you can see we could have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this could be a one, like an ABC type of move maybe. So that's a 3. So then we have a 5, 3, and then we could potentially get another 5 to finish the 3. And then we have another 3-wave zigzag, because in an ending diagonal, in this case, all the moves are zigzags. So we have an ABC, 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 and that's how it continues. So locally, I do think price has the chance, the opportunity to reach the 1.38. I still think though that reaching this high, like 29K basically, or at least the Y target area, is still pretty far-fetched. Not, however, if what we are looking at over here is only the first wave of wave 5. So that would mean that this green wave 5 being the high time frame, as you can see, the high time frame wave 5 here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now we're working on 5. Now, if this ending diagonal is going to be the end of this whole impulse move up for the past few weeks, then yeah, I think the 1.38 is about the maximum one can achieve, including this wide zone. But if this is only wave 1, then we might be able to reach the higher target, which basically means that if this is going to be 1, then we have a 2, then we have a 3, a 4, and a 5. And maybe this is going to be an ending diagonal as well, who knows. But it just a scenario that I also have in mind, a little bit higher time frame, that we could end up getting this as a wave 1, then a 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be significantly longer. If this is then wave 5, this wave 5 will be significantly longer than wave 1, which proportion wise with Elliott waves is not really that nice. It's not nice if they don't match that great, especially if wave 5 is so much longer, but it is a scenario that we can keep in mind. So in my opinion, the only way we can reach these higher targets for now with the current scenario and the lower time frame that I have is if this is only a wave 1 and we're going to create a 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into this area and then move down further. So this is what I wanted to say. On the lower time frame, I will quickly say it is invalidated, like the ending diagonal is invalidated the moment we go below wave 4, the blue wave 4 over here that you can see. The moment we go below this level, the ending diagonal is completely invalidated, and I will tell you some alternative scenarios, but for now this works very well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, whatever happens, 3, and then eventually another 3 wave and another 3 wave. So this is what I wanted to say. I wish you a great day. If you're from Europe, it's in the morning, so good morning. And if you're from another time zone, I hope you have a great afternoon, a great evening, and I will see you at the next video. Bye bye.